Yeah.
The Flying Eagles yet to kick a ball in the African Championship qualifier, but they have friendly games already lined up. 2-legged friendlies against Morocco in April, just to keep this team in shape for the African Youth Championship qualifier against either Kenya or Tanzania.
Yeah, it's still part of the Nigerian Football Federation and Manu Garba's grand scheme in order to see that Nigeria finally win the elusive African World Youth Championship title. And all I can say is if they give Manu Garba just half of the kind of preparation they gave him when he was handling the under-17, I think there's nothing that we cannot achieve. He still has a huge crop of the players who played at the Under-17 World Cup in this team available to him. He has also managed to unearth new talents that he's ready to blood. But
from open screen and all
from open screen, and you know, one of the things about this kind of international friendlies is that they help to break down whatever psychological barriers that these players have. Because many of them, some of them have probably never played, against foreign opposition before. They come up to them face to face. They see what they are made of. They have a good understanding of what to expect from them, their antics. So when they do finally play foreign opposition in a competitive, in a competitive game, they are not scared. So it's still part of that grand process of fine-tuning the tactics of the team, blooding the players, improving their psychology, and I want to reiterate that Manu Garba is an important, integral part of Nigeria's football process. Maybe he should, in my opinion, I think he was promoted a bit too early, but it is what it is, and we have to stick to that. If they can give him just half of the kind of preparation that they give them, I mean, you watch what they did with Under-17. They played almost everywhere across the country, different campaign exercises, different open screenings, and history has judged them quite positively. And if they can do the same thing with these Flying Eagles, then I mean, there's nothing that we can't achieve.
All right, let's move away from the Flying Eagles now and come to tomorrow and Wednesday. Big nights in Europe. We're down now to the quarter-final stage of the UEFA Champions League. And let's start by taking a look at what games we have tomorrow. Tomorrow we have Barcelona against Atletico Madrid as the Spanish derby. And then we have United against Bayern Munich. On Wednesday, Paris Saint-Germain will take on Chelsea. Real Madrid will be hosting Borussia Dortmund. These are the fixtures for Tuesday and Wednesday in the UEFA Champions League. Ayo, let me come to you. You are a United fan. How optimistic are you that you'll get a result against Bayern?
I see Tunde's already laughing at me.
Over 2 legs.
Let me tell you. Okay. Let me tell you this, right? In any given situation, Man United are not on the same planet as Bayern Munich at the moment. Bayern Munich are a fantastic
Bayern have already
side.
settled the German Bundesliga.
Yes.
With a lot of games to spare.
Yes, about 6 games to spare.
Defending champions of the UEFA.
There's a button there. So okay.
However, this is what I'll tell you. David Moyes, as much as he's been pillowed, as much as he's been criticized and smacked from pillar to post this season, has actually had a great time in the Champions League. Yes, apart from that, I mean, we went to Bayer Leverkusen, smashed them 5-0. I would say if Manchester United can somehow invoke the spirit of 1999, because let's face it, the team of 1999, on paper, I'm talking about Bayern Munich, that team probably should have put Manchester United out of sight that day. Carsten Janka hit the crossbar. God, they must have hit the post about Mario Basler twice. Schmeichel had to make so many saves, and then they made a tactical mistake of taking off Lothar Matthäus, thinking the game was done and dusted. But there's one thing about Manchester United, as Sir Alex Ferguson used to say then, Manchester United never give up. They just run out of time. These 2 ties could be pivotal to David Moyes' reign at Manchester United, at Old Trafford. And I'm not discounting the fact that when the smoke settles, when the dust settles, Manchester United might well just find a way past Bayern Munich. But if we lose to them, well, so be it.
No big deal.
No big deal.
Let me read a few comments on Twitter before we wrap up this segment of the show. Dayo Ujo at fore the scholar. I hope I called it the right way. He says, I just hope Manchester United wins tomorrow. Just that it's impossible. I mean, that's what he's saying. Oluwabi at BU2 says, I'm happy for Tunde and other Liverpool fans out there, but not sure they will be top for long. And he says, Tunde should enjoy the fun while it lasts. okay, believe at BAB 200 says Manchester United will go through. I mean, it looks like that is a Man United fan just like Ayo. Abiodun Jato says, I think the rivalry between Manchester United and Liverpool is bigger than Manchester United and Manchester City.
Correct.
So I'm supporting
Most
City
most
to
definitely.
win the league. So he's supporting City to win the league.
He's a hater.
Is it true? The rivalry between United and Liverpool is bigger than the rivalry between United and City.
That's absolutely.
Everyone knows that.
It's absolutely 100% correct. Don't get me wrong. I'm not bitter in any way. What Manchester City has done over the past few years is great. However, let me point out, just because you win one title in the last 2 seasons does not mean you have the kind of history Manchester United have at all. They're not on our page at all. There may well come a time when, okay, they too might win 16, 17 titles, but until then, the benchmark for Manchester United was Liverpool, and Fergie said he wanted to knock them off their perch.
And he did it.
And now they're trying to knock us back off our perch.
And come level. All right, this one, this is a question for you, Ayo. It says, that's Engineer Bolex at Engineer Bolex says, please ask Ayo if he thinks Osaze's inclusion will make a huge difference to the Eagles squad in Brazil.
I'm not going to answer his question, but this is what I'm going to say. I'm fed up of talking about Osaze Odemwingie. No player is bigger than the team. If Stephen Keshi thinks he's good enough for his team, so be it. If he thinks he's not good enough, then don't pick him. It's as simple as that. I've read so much, the press, the fans, everyone thinks they know it all.
There have been apologies and counter-apologies.
Yeah, fair enough, if you say, fair enough, but that doesn't mean he should or should not be included. It's not based on that.
Oh, he scored a great goal over the weekend.
It doesn't matter if you scored. As Keshi made a point at that round table, he said, sometimes you might be a good player.
But not a team player.
It's not a team player. Read between the lines.
David Ginola, Eric
Read between the lines. It's not every player who has the mentality of someone like Solskjaer. I remember in 1999, the season Manchester United did the treble, and Alex Ferguson, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was sat next to him, and Manchester United played Nottingham Forest, and we were 4-1 up, and Ferguson took Dwight York off and put Solskjaer on, and Solskjaer went and scored 4. That's the kind of reaction you want, and not a player who is going to be disrupting and saying, I should be in the team. You don't need such players. I'm not necessarily saying Osaze is like that, but ultimately what I'm saying is Stephen Keshi would choose the best 23 players for Nigeria. And I would say, all Nigerians, please, please, please listen to me. The buck stops with Stephen Keshi, and he will pick the best 23 players. Stop trying to put pressure on him.
All right, I think that's where we have to wrap it up on this segment. I must say thank you to you for coming on the show. You're going to be around for a little longer?
Just a bit.
All right. And anytime you come around, we'll always like to host you on our shows.
Thank you.
Thank you for honoring us with your call. All right, Ayo came at short notice, and I'm sure you had plenty of fun listening to his opinion and his thoughts around all of the issues as it affects Nigerian football, the World Cup, the English Premier League, and of course, the UEFA Champions League. We will go on a quick break now. When we return from the break, Odumade Okonta has been off for a week, enjoying South Africa. He's back home now. And then Toby Adepoju, who's been off for a long time as well, is back on. And together, we'll talk domestic football on Sports Tonight. Join us again.
It makes us Wembley. Brilliant! It is brilliant! It is brilliant!
It's season 6 at the Channels National Kids Cup. This edition, in partnership with Eco Football, is coming with loads of excitement. Remember, it's a football competition for primary schools, but this is a call for entries for Lagos State schools only. Interested schools should pick up application forms free of charge at Channels Television Headquarters, Sherry North and Suburb Office, Maryland. For more information, call Ola on 0803 477 4833, Akapo on 0816 294 8703, Nodi on 0803 468 4579, and Austin on 0812 344 6051. Channels Kids Cup. We catching them. Yeah.
If you want to know what's trending or you miss your favorite live shows, you can watch it all on our YouTube channel. Simply log on to www.youtube.com/channelsweb. Scroll down to your favorite program and click play. You can also view all uploaded videos by clicking on View All. Don't forget to subscribe and get the latest videos. If they are interesting, like them and be heard. Get connected